Hi, those people. I am Chinghiz together with you. Sorry. People know that this because intervention. But exactly starting time, the change is right. The sonic weapon, they're using sonic weapon and other electron weapon combination of that, and many things going to own service. You know exactly all of it because of full transparency and live streaming and all recording as data with touches and feelings. And how many of them was in the, who in Banke and who behind Ilham Aliyev authority is conspired. You also know 5 countries, both Putin, Ilham Aliyev authority, Ilham Aliyev Banke, in Banke 500. Ilham Aliyev generals means Ilham Aliyev high profiles, okay, fully equipped. Here Israel is Mossad, helping Ilham Aliyev by high-tech devices, programs, artificial intelligence, and United States and Britain. British monarch family and British Gulf. Behind them, world rulers, Rothschild and Co. Jewish, Zionist elite. And full control, they even built exclusively for controlling entirety internet, $10 billion cost. They are top secret satellites, military and intelligence satellites, dozen, no less. And the media, the political establishment, they spending more than $360 billion with plus continuation for controlling during this at least 21 years with plus 22nd year ago. And these truths shortly and correctly, concretely. And they intervening each second into my brain, body, freely, but until radar. Each second, they are 5 group in Banke, each one 100 in 10 brigades. In each brigade, 10, they high profiles. 10 brigade for different position, different. For surround me 360 degrees and attack. Again, they high profiles, fully equipped, no random attack, no all systematic form, namely targeted forum. And so this 100 in each second, 10 minutes, after 10 minutes, replaced by another 110 brigades. And for push me, there are thousands as Smiths, maximum 10,000, generally 5, 6,000, 90% of which police, Iranian police. On this system, Tehran-Tosh, each step, physically, each step of my mind, they control and intervening, but until radar. Or in this reality, I can't really change his life. I wired it to universe, unity. This verifiable fact check, verified this, verified that, no difficult, this signal coming to me directly from universe, unity. From universe, unity means from universe. Coming directly to me, okay, who now understand what this means. This means my mission from universe unity. These 5 countries, at least, know this fact check. I wired it to universe unity. And keeping this fact check as their top secret, I named them. And behind them were rulers. And. And my mission happening in this period of time, why you, I hope, finally realize in your mind, Earth people, United Nations member countries, members, you're facing two deadly challenges. One, climate crisis, which will, can and will, if you not to prevent, not to stop, extinct you and more than 99% of today wild species. Second, world rulers decision go big war. There is final aim of Rothschild and Co. They world rulers. They nearly 1 century ruled the world, but as secret org. Their final aim by big war, launch big war, and as outcome of the big war, build a new world and rule world publicly, not secretly. Jewish Zionist elite, who again already nearly 1 century ruled the world. Financial system they own, were ruled by money, financial system, and fully owned by Rothschild and Co. And by money during the 1 century, they succeed take control by money and by blackmail. Take control on political establishment worldwide, particularly in Western countries, almost without exception, full control, about full control, without exception, almost all countries of West, including firstly United States, Britain, France, Germany, Italy, EU leadership, EU member countries, other countries, so-called West, and worldwide by schemes. They succeed to that and rule the world. But now their decision go big war. Which aim, and this is the final aim I said. During the big war, they plan to exterminate 5 billion of you. Because in their view, planet Earth very, very, very overpopulated. They plan to keep about 3.5 billion population. Today more than 8 billion. And then New World will absolute monarchy system and Rothschild emperor, already emperor, nearly 1 century, but secretly. And the hierarchy. And British monarchy family part of this core in this hierarchy in some medium level. They know who behind Federal Reserve, mostly they and pluses. Yeah, Rothschild, Schiff, Warburg, Rockefeller, Morgan, etc. Rothschild and Co. And they New World means New World map. 40, maximum 50, no more. Means 40, 50 countries. One of the biggest, Israel. In the decision this. Happening now. Today what's happening this period big war. They put back in White House, into White House, Trump for launch big war. Their agreement between Rothschild and Putin call it Yalta 2.0. Sphere of influence by war, by military invasion, including using tactical nuclear weapon, take countries' territories. Russia, former Soviet Union republics, including Baltics and several Eastern European countries. United States, as they already publicly uh, talking about that and doing that, start with that. Latin America, and together with Israel, again, United States, Israel, Middle East, main target Iran. This for start, people, and also Balkans in Europe. Putin, Serbs, there been a conflict between Albanians and Serbs, and not only Albanians and Serbs. The start position you have, I'm talking about. Call it Yalta 2.0. Russia no shared the true entire plan with Putin. They shared this one. Start the war, Putin, you can, by this agreement, restore your empire, Russian Empire, and Soviet Union, including Warsaw Pact, means Warsaw Pact member countries, means East Europe. And this is called Yalta 2.0 for start. During war, when war will enough fuel and war chaos will enough Armageddonists, again they plan to use tactical nukes repeatedly. They will launch biological weapons, dozen same time. Each one several times deadly, speedy, and powerful than COVID-19. Each one will dozen. Okay? Among these weapons, biological weapons which will target ethnicity, nationality, ethnicity. They plan use during all of this process, they will deny all of that. Deception. Repeatedly. Multiple times. It's not about these viruses, these biological weapons. Other method too. And in deception include they will even can do initiative. As today, I will return to today. Initiative. A world common, a world countries, real community come together for Trump, for example, Netanyahu particular. Both genocidal directly committed lasting genocide against Palestine. Both. Fact check. In big war time, they will come together, find vaccines against these viruses, this nature of this, we should survive. But when they will call you for that, exactly they will have already, because biological weapon, when you're creating biological weapon, you're creating antidote in vaccine. They will deny that or hit deception. So they will destroy your mind exactly during all this process until 5 billion will die. All satanic. They plan this, they will do that. They Russian, as you witness it. If you will watch, will attentive, attentive, you will understand they're rushing for launch big war. Because they realize Chinghiz is his mission from universe unity, helping humanity for wake up by truth, revealing truth. Humanity waking up now process very increasingly go. And to them, delay or uh, lose time means they final aim will fail. For that reason, they rush for launch big war. Until that, they will play even peace, blah blah. It's all deception, and all this the intention, action, satanic. What Trump word of peace is actually and undeniably born of Satan. They committed genocide against Palestinians. They planning ethnic cleansing Palestine. Real people, real. Until that, they playing deception, blah blah blah, peace. Okay. And continuation. And they wish tactic they use. This word of Satan, what means earth people? Head of state worldwide, head of government worldwide. You understand that? So obvious. Full transparency, which my mission doing is possible, should help you who not yet understand. They try block you act against Israel, against United States, for stop them, for prevent the big war. How this country will invite to be part of this board of Satan can after that act against the United States or Israel? Think about this. No way. One could maybe say, hey, this was mistake, I leave. Others will force it. Their money, People, finally, Rothschild and Co. successful money to pocket enough big for refuse and blackmail. Epstein files, Queen Charles, Princesses Angel Williams, and Uncle Mountbatten, Savills, archbishops and bishops. Huh? Truth. Same about political establishment. Head of states in Epstein files. Trump, Clinton, Barack, head of state and government, and others. This in today position. Actually, they are. You will see. There are dozens head of state and government. Epstein files. Money, blackmail. And they succeed. We'll use against this member board of Satan too. If not yet. What Turkey planning? He received invitation, but all of them should reject. Not allow as Tokayev did. Kazakhstan, shame on you. Kazakhstan is murdar dictator. Soviet Union, psychology, President Brezhnev. And Azerbaijan was some poet, Soviet poet. He very praised Brezhnev. Brezhnev was Heydar Ali Brezhnev duet very well known. And Brezhnev visits Azerbaijan more than other republics for that reason. When he visited, one of visit this Süleyman Rustam, Salomon Rustam, written some poem yeah, for Brezhnev. Very, very, very people. This public you can join and read. After that, Brezhnev ate, said to Heydar Ali, this man, this Salomon Rustam, who he try kill harm Brezhnev health, what matter? Who will write such things? So absurd of praise, you know. After that, Salman Rustam come head of Azerbaijan parliament, you know, in Soviet Union time. Socialist hero, socialist vogue. There was some order, such highest level. But Tokayev doing same thing, no doubt. But about Trump. Trump, number one in Epstein files. And Trump, together Epstein, owner of this underage sex network ring. And we were already really fat counting that. For that reason, they try by any cost stop and go public Epstein files, which by order, by law, by bill of the United States, should happen it when? 19 December. December 19. Not yet. There's murdar human animals, Bondi Mondi, Lesbia Patel of FBI. They do and will do anything for hire. All of them faith to Satan. They share it, same faith. But these 5 countries will conspire to keep me under control. All of them share it, same faith, Satan. Same in your case. What is board of Satan? Who they? Mostly those who share the same faith. Israel, undoubtful, entirety, the political establishment have faith to Satan, not Judaism people. Jesus called them synagogue of Satan people. Christians. Jesus called them. Forgotten Zionists, not Jewish people. Jesus never called Jewish people as synagogue of Satan. He called daytime Zionists, Pharisees, and there are several couple other names. Casta. Called them rightfully synagogue of Satan. Jesus was God, Son of God, means his mission was from universe unity. And he was killed by this that time, Jewish Zionists, Pharisees. Okay? But today, Israel, authority, entirety, Zionists, far rights. All of them fail to Satan. There's no empty words I use. It's fact check. What about Trump? Or you understand? Lifestyle, faith, action. Even put Trump have sex with his own daughter, Ivanka, multiple times during years. when she was underage, when she was 18 plus, and even she was married Kushner. He had sex with Ivanka. They face all that. Others too, British monarchy family, face to Satan. Putin face to Satan. Ilham Aliyev family and more than half of Ilham Aliyev ministers today, including police ministers, is heavily involved. Police, all of them face to Satan. Behind them, world rulers, Jewish, Zionist, elite, Rothschild and Co. They face to Satan. This board of Satan means board of Satan, literally. They created that for try prevent, but we should act, people, I repeat the talking, our only option, and this is no optional, look at it. Uniting for Peace Resolution General Assembly. Security Council not work and not will work. And Secretary General Guterres, if this true, there was info. He also said about this. Security Council already not working and not effective, etc. If he said that, he is wrong overdue. If no, shame on him finally. Trump and co, this board of Satan, started dismantling United Nations. Obviously before your eyes. Why? What do you think about it? Real world community, absolute majority of United Nations General Assembly member countries. Why they doing that? There should be chaos. There are no law, no international law, no conventions, no world courts, no United Nations, no United Nations Charter. Look at it in their decision. They already start dismantling the United Nations, and publicly saying this board of Satan will replace United Nations. They're saying that, talking that. Security Council, what after that you will continue to talk about Security Council. Why? For what reason? For the possible all of that happening, they plan. Try block General Assembly Act and activate United for Peace Resolution Act and prevent the big war. And this only our option. And today, as we're seeing, Security Council paralyzed, ineffective for stop wars, conflict, as you witness. In Iran case, in Palestine, stop this genocide, not happening. Who say? Genocide they have continued. Ceasefire, they are not only one side. This called it ceasefire. We already knew that. But not for Israel. They are nearly 500. 500! 500, their figures. Killed by Israel in ceasefire. The Murdar Trump ceasefire case. And humanitarian aid, as you witnessed also. Phase 2. What is phase 2? Huh? They activating phase 2. Board of Satan. It's not they planning use in Palestine case. In Ukraine, Iran, Venezuela, Greenland, China. Uh, they wish about China. They wishing, dream, dream. Yes, piece of Satan. Familiar. What I'm talking about. Familiar to you. The New World, absolute monarchy system. They fear to Satan. They are the only one. They faith, religion, so called it, to Satan. They New World. 5 billion they can exterminate. There are nations will exterminate fully. There are no culture of these nations, no language, no religion, obviously. And what this one, board of Satan, they try help Palestinians. People, God, give you mind. They behind genocide, people. And they planning remaining removed from Palestine to Somaliland. Will do. Hamas, simple and period. Hamas, they will flash flag. Of course, I should. How they plan attack Iran? Yeah, ground, full scale military invasion. Not by airstrike, by rockets. Not how they can. What do you think about it? Flash flag. Exactly. Iran attacked the United States. Oh, all this was. I mean, this Murdar or their coalition against Iran. They Murdar people. They Murdars, in Azeri. Murdar as human animal. Murdar. This shortly one word, therefore I use this word in Azeri. But this word itself, human animals, used by this Murdar Israelis authority against Palestinians when they themselves human animals, as already no doubt confirmed, verified, fact check. They're human animals because they face to Satan and lifestyle accordingly. Sodom Gomorrah. All of them were faced to Satan lifestyle. Sodom Gomorrah. And now their Hamas broke ceasefire, broke this peace, and they will attack again Palestinians, no Hamas. Palestinian people, United Nations Charter, United Nations international conventions, and those things. Each nation, each state, nation, have a right for protect their land if needed by weapons too. Palestine, decade of years under occupation, and now annexation process started, and this should be stopped, and Israel should be removed if they themselves not leave Palestine territory. This international court of justice rule, advisory opinion, position. They spit on international laws, conventions, both courts, United Nations Charter. Maybe Guterres, but not Annalena Baerbock. No, not because she's woman, because she human animal, is part of them. fully complicit and justified genocide, killing at least 50,000 children, women. I say. And we should act. What we have invitation joined to a board of Satan, they should reject that finally and immediately. And join to United Nations General Assembly, activate United for Peace resolution, our only option. Civil Council already not working, ineffective. Stop all of that, what's happening around, and against United Nations too. Our only option by United Nations Charter. Security Council ineffective, should act General Assembly. Yes or no? Yes. How? Their resolution for that, for it. United for Peace. Together we much more powerful than all of them combined. United States, Israel, Britain, France, etc. Germany. Who will decide big coalition? Huh? They few. No doubt, they few. Us, nearly 170. And we have international law behind us. International law, conventions, United Nations Charter, United Nations flag, and we shall prevent a big war. How? Sanctions, embargo, boycott, and implementation mandatory and immediately as one team. All countries will vote yes. And this country number, again, in my view, my expectation too, should be around 170. Implementation mandatory as one team. Well, this one will work. Together with me, is possible. Without, no. Without, they will divide you as they divided you. The board of Satan for that one of main aim. People, mine, who will accept invitation and be part of this board of Satan. They not will act using United for Peace for stop United States, Israel, and others. Fuse. Obvious. They met. Okay? Reject the invitation. Spit on what is called World Economic Forum. This bullshit people. This bullshit. They too people. This not about World Economic Forum. They too. They who are faith to Satan. They too, and repeatedly, they're using on their behavior. Satanic. They blocked any real action for keep the system should work. And they, of course, will support who attend this board of Satan. I call nations, hey, not do mistake. Reject. And immediately, because they're rushing the big war. They not will stop people. Later, will too late intervene and stop the big war. Again, they're attacking me. Again, I said, but until other, okay? This is not natural from outside intervention. Yeah. But until other. I continue a Russian people. We should rush to our only option based on international law, conventions, United Nations Charter, only this one, United for Peace. Immediately activate their proposal, Colombia proposal. You immediately call for emergency session of General Assembly and vote, activate United for Peace, and immediately action for stop Israel and Israel impunity. They committed genocide, continuation of that. They attacking United Nations orgs too, and etc. Violating United Nations even as United for Peace resolution decision, mandatory. Security Council resolution is mandatory by binding. Multiple times Israel violated. We spit. Their speed should return to their own speed, to Netanyahu and to the political establishment. We shall do that. Stop Israel and Israel impunity. By doing that, we will block the big war plan. Stop United States. Finally, they sanctions you, tilting you because not yet dollar financial system is world rulers for full control of America. Using the system against you, treating you by tariffs, marifs, sanctions, manctions. Huh? You will have all this by acting together. Reject the sanctions. Well, people, 170 countries acting as one team. Okay? Understand? What means sanctions? We have 170 countries rejecting the sanctions and continue collaborating one another, all full scale. And we're planning by stopping, preventing the big war, replace this system which will work. Finally, this is our new world. We will do that and shall. And do that not difficult. We have concrete plan in a short period of time. This can take 3-5 years, no more. Entirely, totally. Exactly during 1 decade, this correctly, entirely, not only replace the system. By using our system, full transparent and secure. It should be fully function, for full function. All that entirety, you take 1 decade, no more. And you will free, liberate yourself, each country, from Jewish Zionist elite, from this so-called United States, this murdars, neo-colonialism, neo-imperialism. Finally, our sanctions embargo boycott will true sanctions, not the pathetic sanctions of the United States against world courts. They now using that, tweeting, now this have impact, of course. But I'm talking when we starting to act, sanction United States act one team, and supporting this both court too, also United Nations officials and figures, such as Francesca Albanese, and world courts, International Criminal Court and International Court of Justice, possible too. The judges, we will finance them. We together, we will financing them. What about United States sanctions? laughing. They're very pathetic. But look at Trump. Marinated goose, very pathetic and very immoral. This truth, I never using empty words. You know that? I say, without delay, people, without delay. Okay? You should stop them, prevent the big war. How? I said, immediately, now, activate United for Peace, protect United Nations Charter, start act immediately. Reject this illegal by Security Council resolution, but by United Nations Charter, this resolution of Security Council, illegal. This is happening because satanic cop, Putin, green lighted. And Putin, in this case, I believe in that deception. Yeah, deceive Xi Jinping, China. For absent, for green light, this word of Satan. This required for start big war. You have to 2.0. For that reason, Putin did that. And this by United Nations Charter illegal because by United Nations Charter, the professor, international law professor, I shared it with you, his video here. Yes, his speech, how we correctly and concretely review how this resolution illegal by United Nations Charter and basta. This board of Satan, illegal. They try to avoid that. They try to replace United Nations, obviously. All this, and this all play big role for start. Not if they try replace United Nations by this murder, the murder board of Satan, chaired by Trump. No, for start this process. And big war outcome which one I said in their plan, Rothschild and Co. Trump puppet, marinated goose, Trump awarded by money, and will do all. And Trump no decision maker. Rothschild and Co. cooperated with Putin for start only, for starting. Later, no. I say, without delay, immediately, activate United for Peace resolution and act, prevent the big war, reject the board of Satan because illegal by United Nations Charter. They are Palestinian people only have right on self-determination and have right for rule on land, on people. And protect on land means create protection forces, the military forces, the police forces, all of that by international law, conventions, by United Nations Charter. I say, without delay, no doubt, and no afraid. Somebody maybe not who afraid maybe. This is happening because not understanding this reality what I reveal. We are much more powerful than they. They afraid people, therefore they're Russian. Why they're Russian? They're afraid. They development will collapse and their system will collapse. It should. Satanic system, ruled by only by Jews and its elite. And we shall end their rule of the world. How? I said, by replacing their system by our full transparent and secure system. I say, without delay, people, they are rushing. is very serious. We should rush to today, January 20, emergency session of General Assembly and vote and activate United for Peace resolution. I together with you. Today, this earth people, I am Chinghiz together with you.